After 10 years of being a content creator, I finally figured out why I was broke. I had the content creation skills, I had the editing skills, I had the passion, but yet I was still struggling financially. And if you too are a creator who feels like you're doing everything right, but the money just isn't coming in, this video is going to change everything for you. Hey babes, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber Sharnice. To my oldie but goodies, hey y'all, hey. And if you're new, make sure that you go back and binge watch my videos. And once you realize that you love little old me, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Here on my channel, I help creators and entrepreneurs discover the world of digital products and monetize their influence, as well as dilly-dally a little bit into creator tech and creating content that attracts your tribe. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, honey, you have found the right place. In today's video, I am sharing the harsh truth about why most creators stay broke and the exact business model that took me from struggling to earning multi-six figures in less than 2 years. All right, babes, so let's get into it. So first, let's get into my 10-year struggle. And I'm sure most of you are going to be able to relate to this. So let's just really quickly paint the picture of my creator journey. For the last 10 years, I have been creating content not only here on YouTube, but Instagram. And I have literally poured my heart and soul into this journey, you guys. Throughout this time, I have learned how to build community. I have learned how to create the content. I have learned how to get people to engage with me. I was creating content that people love, some not so much. And because I've taken so much time and put in so much work, I've gotten my quality to look like this. I've been able to invest in so many different pieces of equipment and all these things that I thought would be able to help me make more money on social media. But I was broke. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I landed brand deals. Yes, I was getting paid from YouTube, but nothing near what I could have been making had I known about placing my career as a creator into a formal business structure. I was literally using like my last credit card to survive, baby. I mean, paying bills off of it, buying groceries, getting gas, all of that. And the more and more I'd research to try to figure out how can I really make more money as a content creator, all I saw was post more consistently, get more followers and, get more brand deals. But that wasn't the issue because I was literally doing that already. I was doing better content. I was posting more consistently. I was showing up for my audience. I was literally burning myself out because I felt like I was in a hamster wheel where I wanted to make more money. So I increased all these things that I was doing, but it still got me no more coin. And the problem was I was building someone else's dream instead of my own business. What do I mean by that? So yes, I'm working with, brands here and there, and I am creating these mini commercials and adding them into my YouTube videos or creating content and posting it over onto Instagram. But let's be honest, at the time, they weren't the biggest brand deals. And even if so, I still had to wait to get paid. I was helping them sell their products, but I still had to wait net 30, net 60, net 90. You know what I'm saying? Just for me to get my money. And for those of you who don't know, that's 30, 60, and 90 days from content that I've already posted that they're already getting sales and gaining traction from. But yet I haven't gotten paid from it. But the bills is due, the car notes due, the mortgage is due. See where I'm going with this? The moment everything changed for me is when I went from believing or thinking I had to get more brand deals and start asking myself, well, I have this audience. I have these people that are like my ride or dies that are following me, that love when I post. They're waiting for me to post. And at the time, it really wasn't that many people. I just want to put that out there. But I start asking myself, how can I serve my audience through valuable products, right? And I'm pretty sure the first thing that came to your mind was like, ooh, what kind of product can I sell to my customer? Like, what kind of physical product can I sell to my audience? But if we're thinking for a smart, quick way to make money, a physical product may not be the best solution. So I really had to do like a deep dive into thinking and realizing I had this amazing community of people who trusted me, who looked to me for advice, and who really valued what I had to say. But instead of creating a valuable product for these particular people, I was just continuing to, sell products from other brands and other things that they probably necessarily didn't even need or whatever the case may be, but I didn't have anything to give to them for myself. And y'all, that is when I discovered digital products, specifically through the course of the Digital Wealth Academy. And really quickly, without going into a super long deep dive into how I discovered digital marketing and all these things, it was one of those things that I kept seeing. And I was like, there's no way. People ain't out here making money like this off of a product that you can't even touch. You know what I'm saying? It's a digital product. And I was just the biggest skeptic of the digital product industry. And at the time, I didn't necessarily have a digital product. So I wanted to tap into this industry and figure out what it could do for me. And if it did do something for me, if it did provide me with some type of value, then I would share that with my audience. And this would be something that I'm giving to my audience, right? So that is what I did. And fast forward, when I tapped into the digital product industry and I saw how it changed the game for me, especially as a creator who was waiting on, the 20th of the month to get paid from YouTube or Google, waiting for those brand deal payments to come through, waiting for the last day of the month for that Amazon payment to come through. And I saw how I could get paid instantly. Of course, it was a no-brainer. I had to share this with my people. So now I'm going to talk to you about why exactly the digital product works, specifically for creators, okay? So we've already talked about the monetization struggles. We talked about getting paid 30, 60, 90 days from when you actually promoted somebody's products, right? We talked about how even if you are monetized on platforms, you still have to wait specifically for those days for them to pay you out, right? But what about the creators who aren't getting brand deals? What about the creators who aren't getting paid from platforms just yet? With digital products, your follower count does not matter. Can it help? Absolutely, if they're your target audience, but it does not matter. However, your ability to serve your audience does. So those 15 people that are following you, why are they following you? What product can you create for them to help guide them along their journey or whatever knowledge that you want to give to them? Because out of those 15 people, 12 may be super interested in the product that you have, and they may want to purchase it directly from you. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Amber, okay, if I want to get into actually selling something of my own, why can't I just start out with a physical product? Well, think about the physical product. You got overhead. You got to actually purchase your inventory. You got to deal with quality inspection on your products, all of that. But when we get into the digital space, you're already doing enough work creating content. So by adding on something that is passive income, where you do not have to physically put in work to package and ship each order, you are creating another sense of freedom for yourself, all while earning money. And it ties right into being an online creator, working in the digital space. There's also something else that completely changed my creator business. And this is where our friends over at OmniSend comes in. As creators, we might be a little obsessed with social media, but we're missing out on a profitable marketing channel. Emails and SMS aren't dead, and they're actually better than ever. The power of OmniSend can absolutely be transformative for your creator business. You're out there marketing to your potential clients, customers, or students. OmniSend's automations are helping you capture and drive those leads to your business. The ability to capture sales from their automations like welcome sequences, cart abandonment, and browse abandonment literally blew my mind, and I know it can blow yours too. And here's the real kicker. Most people who use OmniSend get back $68 on every dollar spent with OmniSend. That is the highest ROIs in marketing. And as creators, we need every dollar to count. Their SMS feature is incredible too. You can reach your audience instantly with time-sensitive offers and important update. With the global SMS capability, you're able to connect with your international audience just as effectively. What I love about OmniSend is that it's expert approved but newbie tested. So if you're not a tech person, the platform is powerful without being too clunky, and they've done all the heavy lifting so we can continue creating content and serving our audience. The advanced segmentation is definitely a plus because it can separate your audience based on interest. And just to give you a quick example for me, some of my people are more interested in my digital products and others are more interested on my content creator tips. So with me being able to separate the two, this means higher engagement and better results. Plus they have 24/7 support and migration assistance. So if you're switching from another platform, I'm sure it'll be completely stress-free. They're trusted by over 150,000 businesses and rated 4.7 stars for a reason. For creators, this is actually revolutionary because you're not just dependent on the algorithm anymore. You own the relationship. And if Instagram or YouTube disappeared tomorrow, you'd still have your email list generating sales for you. If you want to see the same results in your creator business, click the link in the description box below and use my code to get 30% off of your first 3 months of any paid subscription. Remember, babe, Omnisend isn't just email marketing. It's global SMS, advanced segmentation, and hassle-free automation, all working in one place, working together to help you sell more easily. Thanks again to our friends over at Omnisend for sponsoring today's video, and let's hop right back into it. So at this point, I'm pretty sure you have in mind, like, okay, I think Amber might be on to something. I might be able to create my digital product for my audience now. I know exactly what it is that I need to create. And a couple of we just sold a digital product, by the way. While I am sitting and recording, creating content for you, I just made a sale. I ain't had to package and ship a thing. However, let's get back to the point. So you may have your digital product in mind. You may not have a digital product in mind. But what if I told you that you didn't have to create your own digital product from the very beginning from scratch? Let's say, for instance, you do have a great idea in mind, but you know it's going to take you a little while to do it, or you need guidance on something that can teach you step by step how to create that digital product. Y'all, that is where the Digital Wealth Academy comes into play. So I decided to dive into digital products. It's because I saw it up and down my timeline for a good little minute. When I saw girls talking about how they were able to make money online through selling digital products, I honestly didn't believe it. But everybody kept talking about this one course in particular that was teaching them all the steps to learning how to monetize on social media, how to grow their brand, how to create their own digital products, how to start their business automations behind the scenes to help you with your digital product business, how to earn money on Instagram, how to earn money on TikTok, Amazon, other affiliate marketing opportunities, YouTube, UGC, and all these other things. And I saw this one girl talk about how she made over $500,000 in 5 months of doing these digital products. I'm like, girl, how is that even possible? I was like, I don't know, but something about her story convinced me that I don't think this is a game. It was just something about how authentic she was. So I dived a little bit more into it. And what I saw is that she took this course called the Digital Wealth Academy, and she talked about how it had all those things in it. But what she also talked about is how when she got started, she needed money right away, and she didn't want to create her own product. She wanted to be able to sell something right away. And because this course goes through an affiliate-based model, you are allowed to resell this same exact course that has all of these things that we talked about, plus more, for 85% commission. She was earning nearly $500 every single time she resold this course. And although I had these things in mind of these digital products that I wanted to create, I also knew I was $30,000 in debt. I also knew that I needed money yesterday. So I said, well, this is an amazing opportunity for me to go ahead and start reselling this course now. And later on down the line, I'll be able to branch off and create my own thing or continue to sell it, whatever the case may be. Y'all, that was the best decision I have made. I started reselling the course because I knew I needed money ASAP. My first 6 months, I hit 6 figures. And that blew my mind. You guys can go back and watch all my previous videos where I talked about my digital product journey, and you can literally see it as I'm going through the year of how I was earning this money. And another maybe 6 months, 6 or 7 months into that, I made another 6 figures. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. This is getting a little good, okay? And then at these moments, I decided it's time for me to create my own digital products. And because I had all the knowledge, all the teaching from this particular course, I knew exactly how to get in here and create my products. I knew exactly how to market them, and I was able to sell that. So now I have made myself personally over $250,000. Okay. I don't think y'all understand. I have made over $250,000 selling digital products, my own digital products, and reselling this particular course. And as long as you repurpose this in your specific niche, whether that's going to be the financial niche, whether that's going to be the wealth niche, lifestyle, beauty, whatever digital product that you want to sell, along with earning an affiliate commission off of this course, it is literally a win-win. And like I was saying before, this is something that a lot of creators don't even realize. People are already asking you for digital products that you are knowledgeable in because you have to pay attention to your DMs. Every question that they're asking you, every comment that they're leaving, asking for specific advice, every how'd you do that, those are literally your product ideas. that are within your niche, that is within your know-how, that you could be monetizing. But instead of creating solutions, we're out here begging for brands to notice us. Now, do not get me wrong, y'all. This video is not to bash brands, brand deals, or anything of that nature, because trust me, I have had a great fair share of brand deals. And since I have been able to grow my audience since starting my digital products and branch off into this amazing brand of Amber Charnice that I have, my brand deals have been better. But I also have noticed that yes, there are still those terms of 30, 60, and 90 days of me getting paid. And of course, I love being able to have that extra source of income. But in between those waiting periods, I'm still making passive income off my digital products every single day. So literally every chance that I get, I am telling people about the Digital Wealth Academy. And trust me, it's not just because I'm able to earn an affiliate commission off of it, but it's because it has changed my business for social media. When I post nowadays, I am posting with intent because I now have my own digital products that I'm selling, that I'm drawing attention to, that actually helps the people that are following me. And I didn't have the know-how to do it before. I literally took this particular course that taught me everything. So I highly recommend it. I do truly believe that it's something that's going to help you build your digital empire and run your business online, because you as a creator, you are a business, babe. You're not out here just creating content because it's cute. And just because you're not monetized on these platforms yet doesn't mean that you still can't get paid. So once you master the system, you begin to create your own products, your own courses, your own coaching programs. Coming soon. But I highly suggest to start with this proven winner while you are learning all about it. So when it comes to content creation, I still have the same passion. I still have the same drive, girl, if not more. And I am continue to build and refine my skills. But because I am using this business model, it's keeping me paid while I'm doing it. So when everything else that creators earn money through isn't flowing as it should, or as if we wanted to, I am still able to earn a living. I make more money now than when I did when I was working a 9-to-5, and most definitely more than I have made by just doing brand deals and getting paid for my social media platforms themselves. My first month selling digital products, y'all, I made $3,500. And that was literally all the light at the end of the tunnel that I needed to see for me to continue. My first 3 months consistently, I made over $20,000 each month. And like I told you guys earlier in the video, I have now earned over $250,000. I told people once I hit that 250 mark, $250,000 mark, I'm gonna stop telling you all exact numbers. So just know, digital marketing, digital products in general is a very marketable business. I would not be sitting here telling you to do this or to think about it or to consider it if I didn't know for myself that it works. And from one burnt out creator who was literally about to hit the delete button on all my social media platforms, I promise you I will tell you a joke, but I will never tell you a lie. This could definitely work for you. It is all about your mindset, your determination, your work ethic, and your willingness to make this work for you. I literally just had one of my students hit me up in our mentorship chat, where I typically communicate with everyone who's purchased from me, and I kind of help them along their journey. And she was saying that she made a TikTok video and she got her first sale and she has not slowed down since. I think she said that after she hit her first sale, the next 5 came immediately, and she is literally trying to keep up with the demand of replying to people to let them know about this product. And I am just so proud. I'm just so proud of all my babes who I've been able to kind of like usher into this, because not only have I been successful, but so have my girls and guys that I've been able to put on to this as well. So moral of the story is, babe, don't be foolish like me, sitting on this here internet, on Beyonce's internet for 10 years and not making shmoney. I'm not going to say not making any shmoney, but not making enough shmoney. Okay. Stop building all these brands' dreams, okay, without working on your own. And if you're a creator who's been in the game, maybe just getting started, and you have the skill, you have the passion, you have an audience, then you already have everything that you need to build a profitable business. You just need the right system. So if this sounds like a journey that you've been through or that you're currently going through, I want to help you make that same transformation that I did. The link to the Digital Wealth Academy is down in my descriptions. Make sure that you click it, do all your research, read into it, and when you're ready, purchase from the link in my description box. And that alone puts you into my Digital Wealth Academy mentorship chat, where I personally help you along your journey whenever you have questions or need help or anything of that nature. But first, make sure that you comment below and let me know which one of these pain points you had as a creator hit you the most and made you realize, yes, it's time for me to build my own digital empire. I want to read them, I want to see them, and I want us to grow together. Make sure you guys go back and binge watch all my videos, especially my digital marketing playlist. And once you realize that you love Lil On Me, be sure that you subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Instagram, where you'll see more of my day-to-day, all the behind the scenes of my content creation, all the things about digital products. Instagram typically catches it first, and I'll see you guys in the next video.